Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. And out of bounds as the Trail Blazers gain possession. And it's the Trail Blazers with the ball. Pass to Clingan. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Clingan's shot is off. Dunn looking over the floor. Now Lopez. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Back to Lopez. Clingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here's Dunn. And Leonard has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Sharp. Outside Avdia. Here's Holiday. Collins with some nice D. And here's Los Angeles. Now Dunn. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good from outside. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Portland moving the ball around. There's a screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's to Holiday. Stolen by Collins. Dunn left side. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Back to Leonard. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Pass to Clingan. Outside Avdia. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sharp. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Dunn. Takes it inside. Here's Collins. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Blazers on offense. Here's Avdia. Makes it off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Trailblazers trailing by 2. Pass to Christie. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Sharp drops them both. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Christie. Inside. And then Patton slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And so the first quarter.
The Clippers 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Driving inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
To the inside. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Pass to Mathurin. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Mathurin for 3. Portland trailing here. Left side, Love. Down low. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Now Christie. Pass to Mathurin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. And here are the Trailblazers. Now here's Henderson. Back to Sharp. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Klingon. Henderson. It's hauled in by Dunn. To the middle. Here's Mathurin.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class. Mathurin with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Pass to Kamare. Out to the right wing. Back to Klingon. Over Lopez. Misses the baby hook. The Clippers leading. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Dunn finishing in style. And the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
Sharp. That's good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Dunn outside. Outside Mathurin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Mathurin's got 10 points. Pass to Kamare. And he drives in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. A tight game here in Portland. .50 seconds left here in the second. And here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Back to Klingon. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Now Collins. Henderson defending. And finished off by Collins.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Klingon's shot is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
29.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers trail by 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Klingon pulls it down.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Clippers leading by 5. Leonard with the ball. Klingon defending. Back to Leonard. Lopez inside. The rebound by Sharp. Blazers on offense. Pass to Klingon. Down low. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you could see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Clippers moving the ball around. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, no good by the Clippers. Outside, Avdia. To the inside. Klingon's shot is off. Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. Outside Leonard. Back to Lopez. And Klingon pulls it down.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Mathurin. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mathurin's got 13.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And here's Henderson. 6 to shoot. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Love. Still without a basket. Inside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's Leonard missing. Here's Love. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pass to Leonard. Right side, Mathurin. Jones up top. Outside for Jackson. A 3 from Leonard. Henderson pulls it in. Portland leading. Outside, Avdia. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Jeremy Grant.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here is Love to the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Jackson misses. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes your Trailblazers.
And here's Portland. They're on a 12-3 run right now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Anderson with it. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
From deep, Collins. The shot will not fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever it's...
The Clippers, 32.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clippers trail by 6. Done outside. Pass to Collins. Done. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Rupert. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Sissoko's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Outside Collins. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Dunn. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Portland leading. Outside, Avdia. To the middle. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Holiday outside. Here's Sharp with the drive. Cleared away by Leonard. Here's Mathurin to take the lead. Knocks down the three.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And that's in there. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Collins.
2 minutes in the game.
Good. Lays it right in there.
Well, I really admire the determination with which Dunn plays. Staying confident in his shot at all times.
And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Buries the deep ball.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Holiday outside. Now Sharp. Lopez with the block. Here's Mathurin. Done outside. Now Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. No good on the layup. Trailblazers trailed by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's a screen by Collins. 6 to shoot. Now Lopez for 3. That one misses. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Several teams changing it up here.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Abia got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them. That's just poor clock management defensively.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Cleared away by Leonard. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish.